Commissioner Gordon, Bane has escaped.
Do not save your strength for a future that may never come. Do not hoard your flame for a battle yet unseen. The fire within you is not meant to be preserved. It is meant to consume, to devour, to scorch everything in its path until nothing remains but ash. This world was never meant to endure your fire. It was meant to bow before it, to crumble under its heat. You are not made to flicker quietly in the night. You are made to blaze, to burn with a fury that terrifies those who dare stand too close. To burn is not an act of destruction. It is the ultimate act of creation. The weak hold back, afraid to expend all that they have, fearful of the moment when their fire dies out, but you know the truth. Your fire is eternal, as long as you continue to feed it with every ounce of your being. Burn through every obstacle, every failure, until there is nothing left to stop you. Hold nothing back, for those who save themselves for later are only postponing their own demise. Every moment wasted, every spark left unused, is a moment stolen from the blaze you were meant to become. The world fears those who burn without restraint because it cannot understand the force of one who has given everything to the fire. Others will hesitate, will falter, but you will burn without mercy, without fear, until nothing remains but your will made manifest. The world will try to extinguish you, but it's not strong enough to quench what burns from within. Let the flames rise, let them consume you until the line between you and the fire itself disappears. In the end, you will not simply control the fire, you will become the fire. Burning is not a choice. It is your destiny. There is no room for hesitation, no place for the timid in this path. You must give yourself fully to the flame, knowing that once it begins, there is no turning back. The weak will beg you to stop, will tell you to save yourself for another day. But there is no saving, there is no retreat. There is only this moment, this fire, this relentless push toward everything you desire. Hold nothing in reserve, for the flame that is hoarded fades, while the flame that is unleashed consumes the world. Burn your fire until there is nothing left, because in that destruction you will find creation. Each moment of hesitation is fuel wasted. Each second you do not give everything is a step away from the power that lies within you. The fire within you was never meant to be tamed. It was meant to rage, to bring everything to its knees. Do not stop until the world itself bends to your heat, until the ashes of what was once thought impossible lie at your feet. The fire that burns halfway burns nothing at all, only the fire that gives everything becomes eternal. This fire is not just for your enemies, it is for yourself. Burn away the doubts, the fears, the limitations that have been placed upon you. In the heat of your own flame, every weakness will be scorched. Every chain that binds you will melt. Let the fire take what no longer serves you. Let it purify you until there is nothing left but pure, unbreakable will. There is nothing more dangerous than one who has given everything to their own fire, who has held nothing back, saved nothing for the comfort of the weak. You are not here to smolder in the dark. You are here to set the world ablaze. You think there is a limit, a moment where the fire must burn out, but there is no end to the fire that feeds on itself. Burn until you feel nothing, until the pain of giving everything becomes fuel for something greater. Those who fear the fire will never understand the strength that comes from embracing it fully. They will look upon the ashes and wonder how you survived, how you thrived. but you will know you gave everything. There is no victory in holding back, no triumph in restraint. There is only the fire that burns until nothing remains. From that nothing, you rise, stronger than before. Your fire is your power, your identity, and it is only as strong as your willingness to let it consume everything in its path. Do not burn halfway, do not flicker in the face of fear. Burn until the very essence of who you are is forged in the heat of your own will. Those who stand in your way will fall. Those who challenge your flame will be reduced to nothing. There is no stopping what burns with the force of everything you are. So burn. Burn until there is nothing left but ash, until the world is forced to recognize the power that lies in your fire. Burn until your name is whispered in fear, until the very ground beneath you trembles. Hold nothing back. This is not a game for the cautious. It is a war for the relentless, and you are the fire that will bring everything to its knees. When people lose the curiosity about themselves, it is a sign of their impending demise. To lack curiosity is to invite death, to let the fire within flicker and fade into nothingness. It is the first step toward surrender, the moment when they allow the world to define their limits. Those who cease to question themselves, who no longer hunger to know what lies in the deepest, darkest parts of their soul, are the ones who have already been extinguished. They are the walking dead, hollow shells moving through life with no fire left to burn. They are safe, predictable, and weak. Curiosity is the flame that fuels the fire within. It is the relentless urge to know yourself, to understand the raw potential that lies beneath the surface. Without it, you are stagnant, trapped in the shallow waters of mediocrity, unable to dive into the depths of what you could be. Those who lack curiosity have already accepted their place in the world, have already surrendered to the idea that there is nothing left to discover, nothing left to ignite within. But you burn because you are never satisfied, because you are always searching, always pushing to find what more can be consumed by your fire. When people lose that hunger to understand themselves, they are lost. The fire that once flickered within has been snuffed out, replaced by complacency and comfort. They no longer ask the vital question, what else is there inside me? What more can I become? And without that question, without that insatiable need to discover the limits of their strength, they fall. Their flame dies because they have stopped feeding it with curiosity, with the drive to uncover every hidden corner of their mind and soul. They let their fire go cold because they are too afraid to look into the dark and find what burns there. Curiosity is the fuel that keeps your fire alive, that prevents it from ever being extinguished. When you burn your fire until there is nothing left, it is not just a physical act. It is the burning of every question, every uncertainty about who you are and what you're capable of. To burn completely is to leave no stone unturned, no darkness unexplored. Those who are curious about themselves never stop searching, never stop discovering the deeper power that lies beneath their own skin. They burn until they are nothing but their purest, most dangerous form. The lack of curiosity is the death of ambition, the death of the soul's fire. Those who are content with who they are, who stop searching for more, are already dead. They have given up on the most important journey, the journey within. Without curiosity, there is no fire, no heat, no relentless drive to push beyond what the world expects. They are embers in the dark, waiting for the final gust of wind to snuff them out. But you burn with an endless flame because you never stop asking, never stop seeking to know yourself. And that is why your fire will never die.